Hi guys, I am so tired, but I thought I'd quickly come on just for a quick live in case anyone's around in Europe or the UK, everywhere else that's still awake. I am so freaking tired because I did a big long live this morning. Some of you may have caught it, some maybe not. And I just thought I'd pop on. Hi guys, I'm doing a very chill Zen live. Hi, because I am so tired. I've got 2 coaching clients tomorrow, video coaching. I did a big long live this morning. I am exhausted from answering questions. But I feel like I can't neglect the Europeans and the people in Australia and the people who, got their daytime still. The Americans are going to bed. Or they're in bed. They're just waking up. Hi guys. Oh, you're here. Hello. Guys, do you have any questions? It's going to be a very chill, quiet live because I'm so tired. Do you have any questions, guys? I shouldn't affirm that I'm tired. I should say I've got so much energy. That happens sometimes. I come on here, I have a little bit of energy at the start, and then by the end I've got tons of energy because the questions start racing so quick that I can't keep up, and it like hypes me up or something. Hi guys, oh look, there's only 3 people here. Do you have any questions, guys? What is going on? Where are you connecting in from? What is happening? I'm just sitting here with my green tea. So if you've never met me before, guys, I just bang on about manifesting and negative thinking and how to change it. Do you believe in tarot card readings? No, I don't, darling, but you can. It's up to you what you believe in. So what I believe in, this doesn't matter. It's your reality. If you want to believe in it, go ahead. I've gone to a psychic and at the end she ran out of ideas and did a tarot. Didn't tell me anything. But everything is based on your assumptions, darling. So they will literally reflect back what you're already thinking. Okay? So they will interpret the card. They'll pick it up. Then they'll interpret from what you're sending out to them what the card means. Okay? So they're going to have their own ideas of what that card means, plus your reflective thought going to them and coming back to you. Which is why a lot of people go to tarot readers and they're trying to get a specific person or their ex back or something, and the tarot reader says, I think you should give up, and the person gets all upset, and then they realise later on that that was really their thought they had in the back of their mind and they had it before, that they maybe should give up. So all the person's doing is reflecting your negative thinking and your positive thinking. If you think, I don't want to give up on them, no, I shouldn't give up, they'll probably say that. Okay, so just be aware that they are reflecting your thinking. Everyone is a psychic, a tarot reader, anyone. If they're talking to spirit, that's different. If they're a medium and there's like a person telling them shit, I think that is different. Hi guys, that happened to me. What happened to you, Ben? Ben741. Where are you? Are you the one that's in Perth? Where are you, Ben? I'm fascinated about the men in here because you know what? My audience is only 11 or 12% men according to my analytics, which I find strange because there's lots of guys on these lives. Who are the guys running on the lives and not the looking at the videos? I've no idea. That makes sense. Oh, you shared the live video. Oh, thank you, darling. You're all from the UK. Yay! I used to live there. You day drinker. Oh, am I? I'm drinking tea. We don't believe that anymore. What don't you believe anymore, darling? You don't believe what anymore? Hello. How are you going? Well, I'm great. One tarot reader said my SP doesn't feature. So today, someone asked me a question, and guess what? I told a white lie. My subconscious was like, what? We don't... So I managed to convince my subconscious. Oh, we don't believe that anymore. Oh, today someone asked me a question, and guess what? I told a white lie. My subconscious was like, what? We don't believe that anymore. So I managed to convince my subconscious. Great! Well done, darling. You're changing it. You're changing you. This is the key to everything. Okay, you've got to change that shitty thinking. Brilliant. And you're actually saying it. That's amazing. Oh, wow, 21 people here already. Hi, guys. I'm having a very chill live because I'm freaking exhausted. So I've got 2 client calls tomorrow. So, guys, if you want one-on-one coaching, I'm doing them. You can just DM me. Okay, but not about anything else because I can't answer all the DMs. I'm not answering any DMs, guys. If you send me a DM, I'm literally not. I can't answer them. I'm sorry, I'm getting so many. I just can't. I can't cope. But if you're interested in one-to-one coaching, like over Skype or Messenger, paid coaching for half an hour, let me know. My ex texts me on and off. What should I do? So he constantly texts me. Well, darling, first of all, affirm he's constantly texting you. Just say it. He's constantly texting me. He loves texting me. He can't wait to text me. But also, darling, on and off means you're 1 minute you're thinking he likes you, and the next minute you're thinking, oh, maybe he doesn't like me. I hope he texts me. Someone's hot and cold behavior is actually your reflective thoughts of hot, cold. 1 minute you think they're hot for you, 1 minute you think they're cold for you and they don't like you. So assess what you've been thinking. Have you been thinking, oh, I hope he doesn't leave me on red. Hope he texts me today. Maybe he won't. And then he won't. You understand? So assess what you've been thinking. Tell me what you've been thinking. As I change my dominant thoughts. Oh, hang on, Ben. What? I missed that. I'm rolling up. A second tarot reader said my SP and X will reappear as I change my dominant thoughts. Oh, so they were reflecting your new dominant thoughts. The tarot reader. Interesting. See? Excellent. What is an affirmation I can say? You asking me, darling? It's a reply to someone else. Affirm that he does text you all the time. Yes, darling. Oh, you're asking that girl. What is an affirmation I can say? If you want text all the time, darling, watch my series, How to Manifest a Text, and I give you some affirmations in there. He's constantly calling and texting me. He's fucking obsessed with me. I can't get away from my phone. He texts me so much. Why is he texting me so much? Why is he so obsessed with me? Okay? But also affirm for the relationship, not just the texts. Imagine in your mind you're already together, plus the texts. If you were together, you'd get the text, wouldn't you? It implies texts and calls. If you just affirm for text, you might get the text and he's still with someone else. You might get the text, but you don't end up together. So you want the relationship, don't you? Affirm for that too. Do you do readings in person? Well, I'm in Perth, darling. Are you there? I don't do readings. It's just one-to-one coaching over video, guys. So unless you're in Perth and you go meet me for a coffee and come and sit down for half an hour, no. How to not constantly think about the time, how long it's taking. All right, darling. So your 3D is just a reality, your reality that you created with your dominant thinking. But it's old thinking. It's what you thought before, and it's reflected out. It's taken a while to reflect out. It's a shadow. It's an echo. It's old. So know that you're changing it, and soon it will change. It will conform to what you're thinking, but you've got to stick to this new thinking, guys. You've got to stick to your affirmations, because it can't outpicture if you keep changing your thoughts. That's why I'm saying persist. That's why I'm saying affirm, affirm, affirm. You have to, otherwise it won't change. So the longer you take to convince yourself of the new reality in your mind, the longer it will take, darling. So don't look at the 3D. Try to ignore it, guys, if you possibly can. Try and ignore it if you can and live up here. The more you live up here, guys, I know it sounds really nuts, but the more you actually live in your little imaginary world up here, the happier you'll be. The more you won't worry about the 3D and the more you won't worry about time, because in your head you're already together, so what are you worried about? I know that sounds odd, but once you start doing it, guys, you'll feel so much better. I can't even tell you. Time isn't really a thing. Yes, oh, not in Perth. Oh, no, you're not in Perth, darling. Well, just have a video call with me, darling. It's Messenger or Skype. Okay? We just divvy up a time. Tell me your time zone. We figure it out. You tell me your old story through the chat. I figure out what we're going to do. Then we have the chat. It's great fun. Sorry. Happy for you. How long did it take? Or what happened? They definitely have, and they were so accurate. Oh, what happened? What happened? I missed this. Have your manifestations worked? What are you talking about? I missed all this. This chat goes so fast. Yes, he's constantly blowing up my phone. That's a great one. Happy for you. How long did it take? I don't know who you're talking to, darling. A few weeks. Who's talking about the manifestation took a few weeks? What are you talking about? Let me know. Let me in on the secret. I can't see the chat you're having. And we were on and off for a whole year. Oh, you're talking about getting your ex back? Tell us. Great. Was it your ex? And we were on and off for a whole year. And you got them back, darling. What did you do? Everything I affirmed he would. He did everything you affirmed he would. What were you affirming, darling? Tell us. That's interesting. I like hearing these success stories. Hang on, I've got to scroll all the way up, Annapelle, to see what you're saying. That 2000, thank you, babe. What are you talking about? Where is it? What is the affirmation I can say? I wish I'd seen the beginning of your bloody answer. Tell me. Welcome to TikTok Live. Yes, I know I'm on TikTok Live. TikTok, you fucking idiot. I'm aware. Hang on. I'm losing chat, guys. I affirmed. What did you affirm, darling? Tell us. He misses me. I was the only one he wanted, and he was also with someone else, so we were long distance. Oh, brilliant. He misses me. I'm the only one he wants. They were your affirmations. Brilliant. Brilliant. He misses me. He can't stop thinking about me. God, he misses me. When I'm away, he misses me. Say that stuff. I'm the only one he wants and loves. I'm the only one he wants. They're great affirmations, especially if they're with someone else. I'm the only woman he wants. He can't get hard for anyone else. He's repulsed by everyone else but me. He loves me and only me. We were long distance and he chose me over a girl that lived in his state, and he said he only wanted me. And you were saying he only wants me. I'm the only one he wants. Ta-da! Affirmations get out pictured. They will either say it or do it. It's really fucking freaky when it happens, but it's true. Wonderful, darling. I'm so pleased for you. You're a master at this. Well done. So when I constantly think he loves me and he just like that, start feeling this. Not straight away, but eventually, if you do it enough, guys, it's like telepathy. They will start feeling it. They will start thinking what you're thinking they're thinking. I have a video coming out and it's like this. It goes, I am the operant power. You have no free will. You do what I say. You think what I think. Meaning, if I think you're thinking about me, you're going to think it. What I say you're going to say, you are going to say. Because, guys, they don't have any free will. Seriously. They can only reflect your thinking. So start thinking what you want them to think. Start saying what you want them to say. Start hearing them say things to you, inner conversations. Baby, I miss you so much. I don't want anybody but you. Hear them saying it. I will affirm that I was the only one he wanted. Brilliant. He can't get hard for anyone else. Exactly. It's a good one, isn't it? Pick some up girl in a nightclub. Can't get it up. Ha ha ha. Mine is currently with someone else, but he texts me and I don't know if he's what? You don't know if he's what? Yes, I am doing a series about manifesting your ex, darling, and I'm going to put a big, huge, like hour-long video series with it. You can purchase for about $45 to go with it, because that's only like 12 minutes, and you can download the entire thing and watch that, what I've talked about in the TikTok series in greater detail. All the affirmations, all the self-concept stuff will be in there. I just need to create it this week so I can post it next week. Mine is currently with someone else and texts me. I don't know if he's... Where's the rest of that? I don't know if he's what, darling? Where's the rest of it? How can I believe the affirmations when I'm saying it in my head? Sometimes it's hard. Darling, you don't have to believe it. You just have to say it. All you're saying all day long is all this shit in your head. The repetitive thought is what outpictures in your reality, because you're constantly repeating, I'm fat, I'm ugly, I'm nobody, no one loves me. Whatever the crap is you're saying, it's repetitive and it gets outpictured. So all you're doing with an affirmation is repetitively, that's why you do it over and over again, replacing the old stuff. You don't have to believe it. All you have to do is say it with some conviction. Don't go, he loves me and only me, 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 loves me and only me. Doesn't mean anything. He loves me and only me. He loves me and only me. He fucking only loves me. Do it with some backbone, some conviction, some oomph. You're decreeing it. Okay? You're affirming it as truth. It is done. That is what he wants. Only me. That motherfucker only wants me. That's how you say your affirmations, guys. Not like this 369 bullshit where you write it down and 55 by 5 where you just make your hand hurt. Okay? That's ridiculous. Because it's not impressing your subconscious mind. So, darling, you don't have to believe the affirmations at all. Eventually, you will. How to affirm he comes back to me in this week. Darling, you've asked me so many questions and you keep asking me the same question. I'm not going off on you, but you keep asking me. The amount of times you've sat on these lies or sent me a question, are you affirming? Because I ask you right now if you are. Because if you're asking me this many questions, I bet you're not affirming. You're spending too much time asking me the question and not enough time doing the affirming. Guys, when I say you have to affirm over and over to get that shit out of your head, you have to do it. You can't expect the person's going to turn up in a week when you've had this shitty, say you've been apart from them for 3 months. You've had all this shit going on in your mind about, oh, they don't love me, they hate me, they're never going to text me again, and you expect that after affirming a few times, they're going to pop up in a week? They're not. Sorry, guys. I don't mean to blow your dreams, but you really have to do the work. And I don't know, darling, if you're doing the work. You have to do it. And I'm saying that because I want you to get your specific person back. Because you're asking me a lot of questions, my darling, and you have to do the work with it. Are you doing it? Tell me if you are. Because if you are, I'm not telling you off. I'm just asking you if you are. Why are you angry? You know why? Because a lot of people are asking me about the time. You're so obsessed, guys, with the time. When are they going to come back? You know what that reeks of? Desperation, neediness. How attractive is that to your person? Not at all. And you are sending that out to them. I fucking need you back quick this week. What do you think that's actually going to do to them, guys? You're sending out the thought that if, they don't come back this week, panic, neediness. They will fucking feel it because you're sending the thought out with that neediness attached. What I'm trying to tell you guys is you need to saturate your mind so much and live in the end so much that you don't feel that needy energy. That if it doesn't turn up next week, you're not going to go and jump off a building. Do you understand? Am I making myself clear? I'm not trying to jump on you guys and tell you off. What is this shit you're posting about Lana Del Rey? Go away. I'll just block you. Hi from the Philippines. Can you let go of the situation but also manifest them to come back? I'm just blocking you, darling, because you're a pain in the ass. Go away. How do I block this bitch? Go away. Thank you. Goodbye. Can you let go of the situation but also manifest them to come back? Darling, don't let go. Let go of the how, let go of the old story, but do not stop doing your affirmations. That's what I'm saying to you guys. You need to keep affirming. If you're coming on here and asking me questions, the same question over and over, how long is it going to take? It's going to take long. How do I know how long it's going to take? In the time you asked me that question, you could have done your affirmations 10 times. Are you getting this, guys? I'm not telling you off. I'm just saying you've got to do this. I can't do it for you. You are the operant power. You have the power in you. Source energy, God in you. Only you can operate it. And if you're on here asking me questions, but you're not doing the work, you're not doing the affirmations, you're not living in the end, you're spending all day wondering if he'll text you, and then you're asking me about the time, nothing will change. Do you guys get this? You have to do it. Believe it's already happened. Yes, darling. I'm worried about him not meeting him. I don't know what you mean, darling. I'm worried about him not meeting him. How I get out of if head. What does that mean, darling? I'm confused. I just came. What are we doing? We're talking about manifestation and negative thinking and how to get rid of your negative thoughts and manifest what the fuck you want in your life. What is this live about? It's about manifestation and getting the life you want. Ask me any questions about changing your negative thinking or manifesting the life you want. Hi, you're a new viewer. All these live new people. Can I ask what your profession is? I'm an actor, actually, darling. But I'm talking about this shit for some reason. Because I learned a lot, doing a lot of therapy, watching a lot of Neville Goddard videos and reading a lot of books. Be patient, guys. Yes, patience. Because honestly, guys, if you try and push the 3D, if you try and do things in 3D, try and rush everything, you'll fuck it up. It comes in its own appointed time. So if you're really worried about the time, guys, it's reeking of desperation. Do you get that? It's like a person who constantly texts their boyfriend and doesn't let them have a breather. The boyfriend eventually feels suffocated. They go, oh, God, this girl texts me so much. I can't. You're chasing me. And the chasing comes from, don't leave me. If I don't text them, they might not text me. And when you're worried about the time, you're almost doing that. You're chasing the time. Hello, time. How long is this going to take? That's the energy you're doing. Do you get it? It's not a good energy to be in when you're trying to manifest. You want to be just like, it's here already. Great. That's the energy you want in your mind because you're living in the end. Do you guys get this? I don't mean to tell you off. Sorry, darling. I didn't mean to tell you off at all. Which Neville Goddard book would you recommend to read first? Feeling is the Secret is the easiest one. But I actually also remembered today that there is some recordings that are really easy to listen to. I think it's called Imagination Creates Reality is one of his ones, a recording, and it's very simplified because he did it for a record in the 1940s that people play on their record player, and it's for everyone to listen to at home about your imagination out picturing and how you use your imagination to create your world. I think it's called Imagination Creates Reality, or Imagination, yeah, look up Neville Goddard, Imagination Creates Reality. I think that's what it's called. Oh, God, I've got to scroll up again. Sorry, guys. Guys, stop watching, worrying about getting your guy. It will happen if you be patient, don't force it. Yes, Eloise, exactly. So with manifestation, is it the end result I need or part way along the journey? No, 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 no. The end. If you want to be pregnant, think of the child already being born. If you want to be married, think of your first wedding anniversary. Not the wedding, not the engagement. Because you could get engaged, he splits up with you before the wedding. You could affirm for a baby and get a miscarriage. No shit, guys, this happens because people don't visualize properly. They'll visualize a person, their person in a Ferrari with them driving along in a convertible Ferrari on the freeway. Her and I together, they can see it. The next minute they see the picture on Facebook. She's in the Ferrari with another guy. Oh, fuck, what happened? They were out picturing it wrong. They weren't seeing themselves in the car with her. That's why Neville says, I did do a video on this about first or third person, but I remembered the reason why Neville says that is you want to see it from your eyes. So if you're sitting in the Ferrari, she's driving or you're driving and she's sitting there, you can just see her and the wheel. You can't actually see the outside of the car. Right? Same as if you're pregnant, you would just see your belly, wouldn't you? You wouldn't see yourself pregnant. That's the way to visualize, really. You should do it from your eyes because it's what you would see when it comes true. So that's why Neville does say, I shouldn't have put that video up saying you could do it either way. Really, you should really do it from your eyes. But you can do it both ways, okay? 53 people. Hi, guys. This way of thinking is problematic. What way of thinking, darling? If you have a really negative mindset, how can you improve this? All right, darling. So all your subconscious thinking is there from the age 0 to 7. And it's repetitive. And it's been there forever. So it goes and goes and goes and goes and goes. Can't stop it. You have 70,000 thoughts a day, most of which are negative. To replace that or get rid of it, you have to actually replace the thought with the positive opposite of that shitty thought. I am fat and ugly. No, I am beautiful just the way I am. So you create an affirmation, a new thought to counter, to knock out that old shitty thought. I'm not good enough. I am more than good enough. I am perfection. So come up with some affirmations that are opposing to your thoughts. Think of what your thoughts are, write a new affirmation, and every time that thought pops in, the negative one, knock it out with your affirmation. No, I'm more than good enough. No, I am perfection. Everyone loves me. Shut the fuck up. Okay? And tell your mind to shut up. Call it a name. Karen, Carl, Felicia, whatever. Knock it out like a bully at school. Okay? How would you talk back to the bully who stole your lunch or whatever? Okay? Do you need to feel guilty if I choose a better man than my boyfriend and then dumped him? Well, darling, that's up to you. If you want to feel guilty about it, but why don't you just change your boyfriend into what you want? You don't go find someone new, guys. You just change them into what you want them to be. They're turning up the way they are because of your thinking. It's got nothing to do with them. You guys get this? Nothing to do with them. They have their own personalities, but you're out picturing your shitty thoughts onto them and they'll reflect it back. If you think you're not good enough, they'll start treating you like you're not good enough and then you'll think, God, my boyfriend's shit. And it was just you all along. Everything you see is a reflection of yourself. Exactly, Brooke. Well done. You're getting it. You know this already, do you? Did you come to me with this knowledge? Well done. You knew it already. You're a master at it. Affirmations and positive thinking mindset. Yes. Oh, affirmations and positive thinking manifest. Yes, so we're not trying to be positive. We're not going to be like, happy, happy, joy, like bloody the LoA people are telling you. You're just replacing it with positive thinking, a positive thought. I'm ugly. No, I am beautiful. It's just a thought. You're not going, I feel so happy that I'm beautiful. I'm feeling joy raining down on me about my beauty. No, fuck that shit. You just say the words, I am beautiful, when you say that horrible shit about I am fat. You just simply say it, guys. You decree a thing. No, I am beautiful. I'm beautiful just the way I am. Thank you. Thank you, negative thinking. Shut up. God, oh God, this is scrolling so fast. How do you trick your mind into believing that your manifestation is possible? Is it hard to feel it? Guys, you don't have to feel it. You have to feel shit. Please stop watching these LoA teachers who tell you have to feel anything. Don't have to feel anything. Look at your outside world right now. You created all of that. Is there anything in there you don't like? Guess what? You created it. Ta-da! You're a genius. Ta-da! You know how to manifest. So now convince yourself you're all powerful and you can do this. And you can have your manifestation. Whatever it is you want, you can do it. Because you do it all day long. Guys, go and watch my video series called How to Manifest Properly. It's got a big black heading. It's about 13 videos. Scroll from the bottom up and watch it and you'll understand how to do this well and get exactly what you want. Affirmations of positive thinking manifest. Yes, that's right. How do you manifest a certain career? Okay, darling, I did a lot of answers on this the other day. If you know what it is, say what it is. I am the most world famous model. I am everyone's favorite photographer in San Francisco. Whatever it is, if you know what it is. If you don't know what it is, you can say, I love my career. I love my life. I wake up in the morning and just jump out of bed. I love my job so much. Okay? I love my life. I love what I do for a living. You just say that. And then things will move in your reality to make you figure out what it is you're going to do. Thank you very much. You're welcome, Alicia. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. You're welcome, guys. Karen. Yes, call her Karen or whatever bitch name you don't like. How do you manifest a certain career? I saw that. Okay, now your CBT, nothing to do with manifestations. What are you talking about? Cognitive behavioural therapy? No, I don't believe in cognitive behavioural therapy. I did schema therapy. I did do cognitive behavioural therapy, but I'm talking about nothing. What do you mean nothing to do with manifestations? Please don't come on my channel and talk shit about LoA, because I'll just delete you. Let me explain what manifestation is. If you've come from the LoA world thinking the universe is giving you shit, darling, Charmaine, just let me explain something to you. Your subconscious mind manifests. Your dominant thoughts create. That's all manifestation is. It's not candles, not crystals, not fucking talking to water. That shit is all bullshit. And anyone who's told you that's an idiot. And I ask them to come on here and argue with me, but guess what? They don't, because they don't know what they're talking about, and they won't dare come here and explain what a vibration is. How do I know I'm at 300 hertz to be happy? Are you walking around with a happy meter? No, because it's all bullshit. Your dominant thoughts create your reality. That's how this works. Your brain outpictures. Therefore, if your brain is running on negative thinking all day long, all you're going to outpicture in your 3D is, ta-da, negative shit. What I'm talking about, if you're saying I'm doing cognitive behavioural therapy, I'm saying, what negative shit are you thinking? That's what's outpicturing. Why don't you change that to positive shit and you'll manifest positive shit. It's all psychology, guys. It's actually your mind creating. If you think the manifestation is something to do with LoA and attraction and the universe, you've got it all wrong, and that's why you're on this page trying to learn how to manifest, because you're confused. I'm trying to teach you guys that what you've got on TikTok, all this shit about the universe, is utter and complete hooey. They're all copying each other's accounts because manifestation is big on TikTok. They want to get views. Most of these people don't have a clue what they're talking about, and you're listening to it, unfortunately. You've read The Secret and thought it's the universe, when really all Rhonda Byrne was saying and all the teachers were saying was, it's your dominant thinking. And they just screwed it up in the book somehow, saying about the universe. It's not the universe at all. At all. Okay? My ex has a drug addiction. Can I manifest a better life for him? Darling, I'd stop my ex being an alcoholic. Just see him differently. See a different version of him. Imagine he doesn't like drugs anymore. Imagine him clean. Imagine him coming to you and saying to you, oh my God, I just went to NA. It's the best thing I ever did. I'm completely clean. Or he doesn't even have to go to NA. He just does it himself. Okay? See him differently. See him healthy. See him thriving with health. He's thriving with health. He doesn't need anything anymore. He's so secure. He feels so safe. He doesn't need anything to numb him out. Okay? Oh God, sorry. Let's move on to something else. It's clearly this is working you up. No, darling, it's just because I have a lot of people coming on here with LoA stuff, and I just hate that you guys are being taught the wrong thing. And then someone comes in here and argues with me about CBT. How do you manifest a certain career? I think I did that one. Hang on, 42. So true. You teach people how to treat you. Exactly, darling. How you treat you, other people will treat you. How you think they're going to treat you, they treat you. That's why people end up in abusive relationship and abusive relationship. That's how people go from divorced. Next one, they're divorced. It's them, not the other person. Sorry to say it, but it's true. Just here to help the collective. Oh, thanks, darling. I don't want to seem, but what is this? So, darling, we're just talking about manifestation, but I also talk about subconscious thinking, because subconscious thoughts are what manifest. Your brain, your mind manifests your reality, creates your reality. So when people are coming in here and saying, why are you talking about psychology stuff? It's because that is what manifestation is. Your mind manifests, your dominant thoughts create. It's the basis of all manifestation teachings. Okay? So when I'm talking about subconscious thoughts, you think I'm a psychologist. I'm not, darling. Hi, Rat-Free, thanks for the fire. So you have to say it to yourself and not write it, like you say it out loud, or, okay, you can say it out loud, darling, or you can say it to yourself, but it's your thoughts. It's your thoughts. Because your thoughts are creating, so you want to put new thoughts in, darling. So if you're writing it down, you have to think it while you're writing it. You can't do that 55 by 5 and then be thinking, oh, I need to go to the toilet, I'd love to have a cup of green tea, while you're writing it down. You have to be thinking it, all right? So you create your own domestic violence. No, darling, but if you are a person who expects to be treated like crap, you will attract a person who will treat you like crap. You understand? It's the basis of all psychology for people who are abused. Their psychology attracts those fucking people. It's like a person who attracts a narcissist. They are overgivers. They're so loving and caring, and they don't see the bad in anybody, and these people come into their lives. I'm not blaming anybody. And there is the victim blaming the aspect of this rubbish. Darling, please go away, Charmaine. If you don't want to be on the channel and you want to argue with me, piss off. And just continue doing the things you're doing in your life and be asleep and not know why you're doing it. Sorry. You're absolutely 100%. Guys, it's the basis of all psychology. Any psychologist will tell you this, that a person ends up in an abusive relationship because of their self-esteem issues. Sorry. It's true. That's why they go to counselling afterwards. It's not about the other person, okay? Ripples of negative thoughts create negative situations. Simple. Exactly, guys. Look, your brain, your mind, your dominant core beliefs are this is scientific fact now, they've discovered. They are formed from the age of 0 to 7. By the time you're 7, if someone's abused you, your parents were shit, you're fucked. Your subconscious thinking is screwed. And you have to undo that for the rest of your goddamn life. By the time you're 35, 90% of your life is run by your subconscious mind. What I'm trying to say to you is it outpictures constantly, all day, your reality. The way you think about you is the way others think about you, and they will treat you accordingly. That's the end. I've had a narcissist after narcissist. That's why Jane's been single 4 years, too scared. Oh, what, darling? You're too scared of attracting another narcissist. Okay, darling, we'll work on you, sweetheart, and then you won't attract those assholes. Really. Because it means that you're a real giver, and you're really, sometimes you're an empath, sometimes you're an overgiver, sometimes you don't feel enough, and you attract a person who just like sucks you dry, which is what a narcissist will do. Okay, darling? So you need to work on you, darling, and you'll never attract an awful person like that again. Manifestation works, but only if you truly believe. Well, yeah, but also you can just think it enough. You don't have to even believe the new thinking, darling. You just have to repeat and put in the new thought. You have to believe in you, though. Very true. You have to believe in your power. That helps. But you are manifesting all day long without realizing it. That's why people come on here and say, manifestation isn't true. I say, really? How about your whole life? You manifested that today. You're a genius. So if you say it to yourself, within time it will come reality. Darling, yes, but you've got to really saturate your subconscious mind. Just think about all the thoughts you have all day. You have to saturate them with new thoughts. All right, darling? New thoughts. Constantly, repetitively, habitually. 9 new messages. Sorry, guys, I keep missing them. So how do you change your subconscious to manifest? Like, what's the best way to do it? Okay, so what I'm talking about is I went through deep, deep therapy, and they showed me what my subconscious thinking was, but they didn't actually tell me how to change it. They were saying, this is what you do all the time. These are the terrible thoughts you have. Accept it. But they didn't really help me to change it, to completely change it. Affirmations help me change it. And it sounds really simplified and stupid that this would help, but it does. So if your negative thought is, I'm not good enough, you affirm, I am more than good enough. I am perfection. Everyone loves me. I am unlovable. No, everyone loves me. Okay? You create an affirmation, and every time you think that shitty negative thought, you jump in with a new positive thought. All an affirmation is a new thought. It's literally a sentence that you write or you say, and it's a new thought you're putting in your mind to replace the old thought. That's why people have these affirmation tapes on here. They're trying to get you to repeat it to get rid of that subconscious thought. Okay? And also, living in the end. Manifestation is all about thinking you are the man or woman you want to be already. Stepping into that state of famous actor, of happy wife, if you're not married yet, of blissfully happy mother of 3 children, if you want children, okay? Step into the state and think from the end, okay? Oh, hang on, I've missed all this stuff. Do we need to feel the thoughts when we are saying them, or just say them? No, darling, just say them. All these LoA people on here telling you to feel it, you don't have to feel anything, because guess what? Feelings come from thoughts. You first have to have the thought, does everyone think I'm fat? And then feel, oh yeah, and feel sad. You have to think, he's going to leave me, and then feel panic. No feeling is generated from nothing. It's all from your mind first having a thought, and then you feel a physical feeling. Okay? So if that's the case, you don't need the feeling. All you need to do is the thought, darling. Can you affirm new job opportunities because that's someone else's life, not mine? Yes, but darling, everyone has to move to make your manifestation so. So for you to get a new job, either someone has to lose their job or they create a new position. It's just how jobs work, isn't it, really? So don't feel bad that someone lost their job or they had to create a new role for you. It's just what it is. So writing manifestation doesn't do anything. Sorry, I'm confused. No, you can write it, darling, but while you're writing it, you have to really think it. John and I are happily married. Don't go, John and I are happily married, John and I are happily married, and check your snaps and think about your dinner. See what I'm saying? You have to really think it and saturate your mind. But do write it down. Write a journal. Write the new story view, the old story view that you don't like, the new story view. Do all that. Journaling, it's great. Will negative thoughts that slip through affect your manifestation? Can you manifest while changing? No. Your negative thoughts are still going to come up, guys. You're not going to get rid of them completely. I mean, I don't know anyone who says, I have no negative thoughts. Well, hello, Pollyanna. Well done. Teach us all, because no one in the world doesn't have negative thoughts. That's ridiculous. So you're still going to have them, darling. You're just going to cancel a lot of the main ones out if you can with the affirmation. See what I'm saying? So it's not going to affect anything. It's still going to come about. If you live in the end in your mind, it'll come about whether you like it or not. Manifestation is perfect. If you live there, it has no choice but to outpicture. Your assumptions have to outpicture. It's a law of assumption. It literally works every time. Thanks, Jilly. Thanks so much. Believe in yourself and believe in others. Yes, darling. Self-belief is the key to anything. The people I know have become really successful in life, they believed in themselves when no one else believed in them. They never took no for an answer, and they always believed in themselves. They believed in their own power. So while you're manifesting, guys, believe that you can do this. Look at your life, what you've already created. Ta-da, I did that. Now believe you can do what you want. You can create the life you want. Oh, God, I'm seeing questions, but they're all tiny. Why are they so small? You are very knowledgeable. Oh, thank you, Jilly. Very hot. Oh, thank you so much. What about third parties? Getting him to be with me instead of her. How's that work? Okay, so let me explain what third parties are. You create, sorry, Facebook message just popped up. You create a third party with your fear. So when you're with the person, you'll be thinking, wonder if they're looking at other girls on Snap. Did he look at that girl? He's looking at other girls? Maybe he doesn't like me anymore. Hope he doesn't have an affair on me. Whatever you're thinking, I'm not good enough. Maybe he'll leave me. That outpictures to him. He starts thinking, oh, maybe I could do better than her. I don't know. That girl's hot. Serious. This is what happens, guys. It outpictures to them. Third party's created, or you've split up. You start thinking, oh my God, I hope they don't meet someone else. They're probably going to meet someone else. I bet you they've met someone else. And they do. So, if you created the third party, you can uncreate it. But the way you do that is you don't give the bitch life. You don't think about her. You don't look at the socials of the two of them together. You act like she doesn't fucking exist if you can. I know it's hard if she works with you or something. Try and act like she doesn't exist and just affirm that you and he are together. Imagine in your mind that you're already happily married, or you're already in a couple, or he's already confessed his love to you. You're in the end. And don't worry about the third party. Go and do my affirmation video, darling, on my page about I'm irreplaceable, I'm too important to lose. It's about third parties, but you're not actually mentioning her. It's the one with a blue filter. Okay? 11 new messages. Oh, shit, sorry, guys. You're a genius. Oh, thanks, darling. Can I manifest a guy who doesn't know me? Yes, of course. What do you want? You know him, but he doesn't know you? So imagine he likes you. Imagine you two together. It's exactly the same process as if you like them. They knew you, sorry, darling. Imagine you are already the man or woman you want to be. Imagine they're already with you. Imagine you're already a couple in your mind. Say, John really loves me being my boyfriend, if that's his name. If you don't know him either and you're trying to imagine a new person, then write it down, journal the guy you want, give him all the characteristics, he'll appear. Bing. Mine appeared outside my house. How do you get better at it? Visualizing. Some people aren't very good at it. I'm good at it because I had to, because I'm an actor and I had to use it for my job, right? But some people can't do it. Don't worry if you can't do it, just do affirming, honestly. But the way you get better at visualizing is just do it more and more, darling. It's like anything, practice. And just do a short scene. Some people try and make their scenes too long and then they find it hard. Do a little short scene like someone congratulating you. Oh, wow, you look so amazing. God, your body's looking gorgeous these days. What have you done? Or something like that. Or hearing a person. You don't even have to do visuals. You can do hearing or smelling, touch. I needed this love right now. Oh, great, Misty. Most on-point manifestation explanation I've watched. Oh, great. Do you drink coffee? Oh, I do. But I'm on the green tea now because it's nighttime here. Any more questions? Guys, sorry, I keep scrolling. I'm missing you. I'm trying to manifest money, financial freedom for months and nothing. Right. What are your fears about money? What are your old, negative, shitty thoughts that your parents gave you about money? Money doesn't grow on trees. You have to work hard. to get a living. You can't do what you love. You got to get a decent job. You can't afford everything. I can't afford that. Whatever you heard, get rid of that shit. Okay? Because that's been in your brain your whole life. People who are wealthy and steeped in wealth for their whole life think they're wealthy. They're in the state of wealth and they don't assume they're going to lose the money. If they lose the money, they assume they're going to make it back. Are you assuming that when you pay a bill, oh God, I'm sending out money and where's the rest going to come from? When am I going to get the next money for the next bill? Get rid of that negative thinking first, darling, to then steep yourself in wealth and then start saying, I am wealthy. Money comes to me quickly and easily. I'm a money magnet. Money is raining down on me. Money comes to me out of the blue. But start thinking, what are those negative thoughts I think? And counter those with these new thoughts about money. That's why. Your negative thought will cancel your old story, will cancel out your new story every fucking time. John and I are happily married. I'm unlovable, no one likes me. Well, you can't be happily married and someone loving you if you think you're unlovable, can you? You've got to cancel out this shit. Can't think you're wealthy if you're saying money doesn't grow on trees. Doesn't work. Are you a Muslim? No, darling. What are some good affirmations for weight loss? I am so wonderfully thin. Look how thin I am. Okay? Neville has a really good story, Neville Goddard, who I learned all this from, where a lady came up and said, Neville, I'm so fat. He goes, darling, what do you mean? You're wonderfully thin. You are so thin. And 2 months later, she came up to him at a meeting and said, Neville, look how thin I am. And because he told her and he saw her as thin, she was like, am I? And she started saying, oh, yes, I am thin. I am thin. I'm wonderfully thin. And she just kept saying it to herself and she lost all this weight by the time she came back 2 months later. I am thin. I love my body. Go and watch my video about appearance changes, darling. People who think they can just eat and it doesn't put on weight, they say things like, I can eat anything and not put on weight. And they don't. And other people say, God, I just breathe in and I get fat. And your subconscious mind goes, your wish is my command. You want to breathe in and get fat? Okay. Stop saying shit about yourself. I'm fat. I breathe in and get fat. Whatever that stuff is, get rid of that. Then start affirming. I'm wonderfully thin. I love my body. I eat and never get fat. Do we manifest every day, or can there be days when you forget to manifest? Darling, you're manifesting all fucking day. All day. All your thoughts manifest. You think, you outpicture. The end. It's not this hoobie-jooby-jooby thing about candles and shit in the universe people are telling you. It's literally your thoughts. So, you can't stop doing it. So what I'm getting you to do is do it with positive thoughts so you actually get what you want. Wow, I've done some funny filter thing on this live. Sorry, guys. It's kind of funny yellow colour. What's happened to my hair? What are your thoughts on vision boards? They're a load of shit. You know why? Because it's not impressing your subconscious mind. You're finding some things from a magazine or a digital thing, sticking it on a board and going, great. My life looks great. And you walk off. Unless you're standing there staring at every little picture and making it soak into your subconscious. Yes, I live in that house. I'm walking down the hallway. Oh, it's marble floor and there's a beautiful big staircase and my front door's all glass. And unless you imagine you live there already, that picture isn't going to do shit. Really. The people who've got things off their vision boards have steeped their mind that they already are that person on the vision board. They have that house. They are in that wedding dress. So do that, darling. Use your imagination. It's infinite. You don't have to find a magazine picture. You can just picture it in your mind. It's much easier. And less paper. So if there's a third party, we can do it by acting like she doesn't exist. Yes, darling. Act like she doesn't fucking exist. She'll go away. You don't have to affirm anything for her. You don't have to say she finds someone better. Nothing. She'll literally go away. I manifested him to be with me again, but he asked to be friends with benefits. I don't know if that's a step towards it, darling. That's your shitty thinking. I've had people do that to me. You know why? Because I didn't think I was good enough. And then I said things like, oh yeah, I don't want a relationship. That's fine. When I really did. So what shitty thinking are you thinking about you that would allow you to be in a friends with benefits situation when you don't really want to be? And you really want to be with him? Are you thinking you're not good enough, not pretty enough? That he doesn't want you, that he doesn't love you? Get rid of all that shit, darling. That's what's causing it. He's out picturing your negative shit. It's nothing to do with him. He's reflecting you, your negative stuff. Get rid of all of that, darling, with new affirmations. I'm more than good enough. I deserve to be loved, and everyone loves me. I am a loved girlfriend. John loves being my boyfriend. He showers me with affection. He loves me so fucking much. Start saying what he is, and you'll feel better about your relationship. And then when you're with him, don't break up with him, still do the friends with benefits, but darling, don't react to the way he's acting, and he will slowly change because he'll start reflecting your new thinking about yourself. You need to build up your self-concept, put yourself on the pedestal, take him down. Go and watch my video on self-concept for your specific person. It's very popular. I've just posted about 6 videos back with a red heading or black heading. So we have to think more highly of ourselves, and then he comes back and he'll be more committed. Darling, it's all it is. It's the game of life and how to play it. What you think of you, everyone else thinks of you. The busboy, the Uber driver, your colleagues, your parents, everything is what you think of you. There is only one cause. It's you, guys. The end. Change you, you change your world. Change your self-talk, you change your world. That's what Neville said. If you can change your self-talk and the way you feel about you and your concept of you, everyone will treat you differently. Everyone. Can I please have a reading? I don't do readings, darling. I do one-to-one video coaching. I only started this account 2 weeks ago, but everyone wants coaching. I've got 2 clients tomorrow. So DM me, darling. No big, long questions. Guys, I only do DM answers, okay? If you want to DM me, sorry, about coaching, one-to-one coaching, half an hour, paid coaching over Messenger or Skype. I'd be very happy to do it. You just tell me your whole story and I will fix it for you if I can. Can I please? Any more questions? 4 more questions. Can I manifest better health for my son? Yes, darling. Make his health concerns disappear. Darling, you can manifest for other people all the time if you want. I manifest health for my cat. She's 19. I tell her every day, you're the healthiest 19-year-old pussycat anyone's ever seen. She looks at me and goes, okay. And it soaks in. Okay, there's nothing ever wrong with her. So see your son as healthy. Imagine him, whatever the ailment is, it's gone. Imagine him climbing a swing, a slide if he's got something wrong with his spine or his breathing problems. Imagine him running. Imagine him doing the thing he can't do at the moment whilst he's sick. Then affirm, my son is thriving with health. He is so healthy. He has never looked so good in his whole life. He is so happy and healthy. Do those affirmations, but also see him, darling, new, and also hear him telling you, Mum, I feel so good. I've never felt this good. Okay. Hi from Brisbane, Australia. Hi, I'm in Perth. Any more questions, guys? So how would you manifest stuff like fame and success by saying it? Yes, darling, if you want to be famous, just start affirming, I'm everyone's favourite model, singer, blah, blah, blah. Imagine how people react to you when you walk down the street. You want me to tell you a story about Stevie Nicks? Stevie Nicks, the singer in Fleetwood Mac, if anyone is old enough to know who that is, very famous band back in the 70s and 80s. When she went to uni and she was about 17, 18, she thought she was famous already, and she used to walk around campus thinking, why is everyone treating me better? Don't you people know who I am? Don't you know who I am? She was thinking inside. Because inside she was already famous. Jim Carrey thought he was already famous before he was famous. He lived in the end of being famous. He sat in his car looking out over LA and thought, yeah, he was imagining Warner Brothers executives and producers asking him to be in films. He imagined he was famous already. He just hadn't had it. He didn't have it yet. He put a check in his wallet for $10 million. 5 years later, he got a $10 million check for Dumb and Dumber. Dumb and Dumber. He imagined he was famous already. Imagine you are famous already, darling. Step into that role and be in it every day. Then affirm, I am everyone's favourite blah, or I am so rich and famous. Okay? 12 new messages. How are you? I'm very well. How are you? How should I affirm for a new beginning with someone? Well, forget about the past, darling. Whatever happened before, it's dead. The past is not now. It's gone. You can revise the past, pretend it never happened, go back to the scene, change it. If you had a breakup and he was about to say, you're a piece of shit, I hate you, I never want to hear from you again, you can change it and you can say, baby, I love you, I'm sorry that I said anything bad, let's make up. And you change it. The new beginning will just happen because you've changed the past, doesn't happen anymore. Didn't exist, it's gone. Poof. How should we ignore the 3D? Affirm over it, or, yes, darling, ignoring the 3D is quite hard because it's right in front of you. You don't have to ignore it, just accept that it's there. This shit's turning up. He's not texting me yet. People keep asking me about my ex-boyfriend. Great. I created that with my shitty thinking. I'm changing you. Don't let it affect you as much because, no, you're changing it. It won't affect you as much if you know you're changing it. So you won't get so angry at it. Then live in the end in your mind that you're already together with the person, or you already are the man or woman you want to be, you already are famous, and then it won't affect you so much when shit turns up because in your mind, you're already there. Does that make sense? Know that the 3D is old, darling. It's a reflection of your old assumptions. Now it's catching up to your new thoughts and new assumptions. It's all the 3D is. It's old. It's an echo world, as Neville calls it. It's a shadow world of your old thinking. Should we stop reacting to it? Yes, darling, please stop reacting. It's very hard not to, especially if you like what that lady was saying before, girl was saying before, she's in Friends with Benefits. It's very hard not to say, but I want a relationship. Or you react or you get angry at the person. It's very hard because that's your old subconscious kicking in. Your old subconscious thoughts, and you can't help yourself. Sometimes your fight or flight response kicks in. Try not to, guys. Reacting really fucks things up because doing things in the 3D doesn't help. You've got to change your thoughts, and that out pictures. But if you try and react without changing your thoughts, you won't change anything. Does that make sense? So don't react if you can. What have you manifested for yourself in life? Everything, darling. You manifest everything. Lots of stuff. My new car, this house. I affirm and act like we're together, but the Friend with Benefits continues. I don't know if I should give it time. Darling, no, you stay in the Friends with Benefits. You don't change it. You're changing him and you're changing you while you're there. If you break up with him, that'll be it. See you later. Won't make any difference. You can say whatever you want to him in the 3D. Won't make any difference to him. You'll still be thinking your shitty negative thinking while you're saying the stuff to him. I'd like to be more. I'd like to see you more. He'd be like, If you start affirming, he loves me and only me, we are blissfully happily married, he'll want to see you more. You've got to understand that your negative thinking is causing the Friends with Benefits, darling, and your shitty thinking about yourself. You've got to go away, work on your self-concept, focus on you. When you focus on you, they focus on you. When you focus on them, they focus on them. Start focusing on you, darling, if you want that situation to change. Do self-concept affirmations. I am beautiful just the way I am, and everyone loves me just the way I am. I am lovable. I am enough. I am more than enough. I'm perfection. How to manifest loyal people in a love relationship and friendship. Well, why are you assuming they're not going to be loyal? Darling, has something happened to you where they haven't been loyal? I don't think someone's not going to be loyal. Something's happened to you where you assume people aren't going to be loyal. Have they cheated on you? Have friendships gone wrong? That's nothing to do with them. You've got some thought about loyalty. Something's happened to you. What was it? You tell me, and I'll answer your question. Manifestation can take more than a month to come. Darling, can take years. Just depends how long it takes you to convince yourself that it's true. Okay, so he's not texting me. Should I just create a new story over it? Yes, darling. He's constantly calling and texting me. He's blowing up my phone. I can't get away from his texts. The dude's obsessed with me. God, I have to turn my phone off, stop the text coming. Okay? Darling, what was the thing about loyalty? Why are you worried about loyalty? Tell me. Tell me, Charlotte. What's happened? What's happened in your life that makes you think people aren't going to be loyal? How do you manifest weight loss? Oh, I just did that one. Darling, watch my video on how to change appearance. There's a girl with a shower on the top of a sticker. It's very popular. It's about 5,000 views. Watch it. It's about you can manifest everything with your mind, even your body changes. Okay? So start saying, I'm wonderfully thin. I'm so thin. God, I've never been this thin in my whole life. Then imagine people telling you that you look amazing. People ringing you and telling you you look like you've lost weight. Is this why when you're insecure about something, other people tend to start bringing it up? Yes, darling, you're out picturing. They are literally regurgitating what you've thought. I can affirm things and people will start saying it back to me. It's really freaky. Guys, start doing some affirmations. People will start saying to you weird shit that you've said in your affirmations and you start going, what? When my ex-boyfriend and I split up, I got together with someone else. He came back a month later, and a couple of months after that, he rang me one night, really upset. And he was like, I really miss you. I miss you so much. You know, you're so unique. There's no girl in the whole world like you. They were my exact affirmations. I am so unique. There's no girl in the whole world like me. You're going to miss me. You're going to rue the day you fucking left me. And he said the exact things. And I sat on the end of the phone like, this shit works. People pretend like they're the nicest people and that they care. Oh, darling, something's happened to you. I don't know what's going on there. People will outpicture what you think of them. If you think people are the kind of people who pretend they are the nicest people and they're not, that's how people will turn up in your reality. If you think people are pretending and they're not nice, Charlotte, no shit, that's what will happen to you. And you'll keep seeing the same people all the time, fake people who pretend they care, people who aren't loyal because you're assuming they're not loyal, you're assuming they're not nice, you're assuming they're pretending. Everything comes from you, darling, your dominant thinking. Something in you is causing people in your reality to turn up that way. Figure out what it is, darling, because that's why it keeps happening and that's why you're saying this stuff. Do you guys get it? It's hard to take. Go and watch the video series that I did called How to Manifest an Apology. It'll blow your mind. You'll realise you caused the whole situation. You have to say sorry to yourself. But some people don't like watching that because they're like, I want just an apology. I just want to blame them. Sorry. All manifestation is your thoughts out picturing. You have the thought, they will act that way. The end. I have trouble manifesting patience. I met my soulmate, but it's always back and forth. Yes, darling, because you have back and forth thinking. Does he like me? Maybe he doesn't like me. Oh, no, I think he likes me. He's texting me. Oh, but maybe I haven't heard from him today. Any back and forth, any hot and cold is your thinking, and they reflect it. Stop doing that. What if it's all too hard to take? Well, darling, you need to get hold of that shit. If you've got that stuff in your mind, suicidal thoughts or thinking it's all too hard, darling, you've got to start replacing that stuff. That'll destroy you. Okay? Start really trying to harnessing your negative thoughts. Get a piece of paper. Write down one day all the negative shit you're thinking a day. It'll blow your mind. You'll think, I wouldn't say that to my worst enemy. Right? Then draw a line down the middle of the page. Then write the opposite for everything. I am fat and ugly. I am beautiful. I'm not enough. I am perfection. I'm more than enough. Everyone hates me. No, everyone loves me. Right? Write those. It'll really blow your mind, guys, because sometimes you say some horrible shit to yourself. Then, every time you have that negative thought, jump in with the positive one. Or sit down and affirm every day, in the morning and at night, lunchtime, anytime you have an idle thought. Those new affirmations. I am perfection. I am more than good enough. I love my body just the way it is, and everyone loves me just the way I am, and I love me just the way I am. I am the king of my reality. I get everything I want. When I walk in a room, people look at me. When I talk, people listen. Whatever your problem is, affirm against it, darling, and that will go away, that terrible thinking you've got about it all being too hard. I love these people so much and spend so much time and happiness with them. It all ended in 2019. What are you talking about, darling, Charlotte? Tell me. So if I wanted to manifest growing taller, I should just be like, I'm tall and I'm the height I want. Yes, darling. People do it all the time. They change their eye colour and everything. I know it sounds nuts, but they do. Just affirm, I love being so tall, and see people seeing you taller. Have you grown? Have you got heels on? Imagine a scene where someone's doing that, or your best friend's telling you she thinks you look tall. Could honestly listen to you all day. Oh, thanks, darling. How to let go, darling. You don't need to let go. That's a load of bullshit. Okay, all you need to do is let go of the old story of you and them, whoever the person is you're trying to change, the old story of the situation that occurred. Let go of that. Let go of how your manifestation is going to come about, but don't let go of affirming for your new thing. Don't let go of the visualization or living in the end of being the man or woman you now want to be. Got to live as if you are already that. I am that. Okay, already. You can't let go. It won't manifest. Sorry. That's a load of bullshit people are teaching you. God, I must be really tired. I'm in a bad mood tonight. Sorry, guys. Normally I'm so cheery because I've got more energy. But I did one big 2.5 hour live this morning. Long live this morning. I've had coaching clients. I've got coaching clients tomorrow. I'm so tired. I'm grumpy. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to be in a bad mood. Hello from Serbia, Belgrade. Wow. I haven't been to Serbia, unfortunately. I've been to Croatia, but I think I went through Serbia to get to the other side. Can you affirm smooth, healthy skin once you've had acne? Darling, can you see my skin? I affirm for my skin. I tell myself I have glowing, dewy, youthful skin. I'm 43. Just tell your face. Tell your face, my complexion has never been so clear. My complexion is perfection. Don't say I have no acne. Just say, my skin is so beautiful and clear. My complexion is perfection. I love my beautiful skin. Imagine people telling you, oh my God, your skin looks beautiful. What have you been doing? Okay, darling? Hi, I'm from Scotland. Yes, I'm Aussie. You're 43 too, Jilly. Ha-ha! What do you think of inner child work? I'm not sure what to think of it. Christy, I did it in therapy and it was really full on. I mean, I've got some recordings that go for like 10 minutes where I'm having to talk to my inner child and my negative thoughts, and the therapist are acting like my inner child, my negative thoughts. It's really full on. It really worked, but it took 6 months of my life to do it. I'm saying this stuff's quicker. Affirming, replacing a negative thinking. But look, if you want to go and do it inner child work, go and do it. I mean, it all works. It just takes longer. And you have to rehash all your shit every week. You go in, oh, let's talk about our shitty childhoods again. After a while, you're like, fuck, can we stop talking about this shit? It's bringing me down. What's the difference between reality and perception? Well, you create your reality, darling. What you perceive is what you see that you've created. Is that what you're asking me? She never came to me the last year of the friendship. It went downhill in 2019. I told her how I felt. Darling, you're talking about a friendship ending? Wonder what you were thinking while the friendship was going on. That's why it ended. Some thoughts you were having caused the friendship to break up. My friendship broke up with my best friend 2 years ago, and I realised later I created the entire thing with negative thinking about her. I was thinking she wasn't spending enough time with me, she was annoyed with me, and all it was she was busy with children. And I read into everything and I caused the situation, unfortunately. Any more questions? What do you, how many different affirmations can you personally do a day? Right, rampaging for self-concept to build yourself up. You can do hundreds if you want. I am the queen of my reality and I get everything I want. I do it in my car. No one compares to me. I'm the baddest bitch. I do shit like that. Doesn't matter how many. If that's for you, just you building yourself up, do hundreds. But if it's for an actual thing, like your specific person to come back, your ex to come back, or a car or a house, just do a few, 3 or 4, and just repeat them in lots, okay? Don't oversaturate your subconscious mind with too many different things because it won't know what to do. It'll get confused. But the self-concept, building yourself up, you can do plenty of those, okay? Hello. Hope everyone is well. Hi. Hi, Karina Louise. How do you manifest committed relationship? Well, darling, assume they're already with you and they're committed to you and only you. Live in the end of already being with that person, darling. And if you don't know who the person is, assume you're already happily married. You don't need to know the person. I am so blissfully happily married. I love my husband. Just say it over and over and one will turn up. No shit. I'm going to have to go to bed soon. I was only going to stay in here for half an hour. How do you manifest? Oh, God. Hope everyone is well. Any more questions, guys? Oh, what's this one? Do you believe in healing ancestral traumas to stop them reoccurring? No. I mean, I did have a past life regression therapy. That was interesting. But I went to my future, so that was weird. But no, darling, if you believe in that stuff, it will affect you. If you don't believe it, it won't. It's like Mercury retrograde or angel numbers. If you believe in them, they'll affect you. If you don't believe in them, they won't. Stop believing in that shit. Serious. Then it won't affect you. I don't get how I was the reason of the end of the friendship. While she couldn't make time for me. Did you start thinking, I bet you she doesn't like me anymore. She doesn't make time for me. What insecure thoughts were you having, darling? I'm not trying to beat you up, but try and think, what insecure thoughts was I having before the friendship started falling apart? She doesn't want to spend time with me. Maybe she doesn't like me anymore. Maybe she's got better friends. Has she better friends with that girl over there than me? What was the insecure thinking you were having that then outpictured to her and she had no choice but to reflect that back to you? When you start feeling insecure in any kind of relationship, a friendship or a relationship, they will literally have no choice but to outpicture that back. That's why when you get in a relationship and you really start liking the person, it starts falling apart sometimes because you feel like you're going to lose them because you love them all of a sudden. And you start pushing them slowly away with your shitty negative thinking and your insecurities. It's just what happens, guys. It happens in almost every relationship. Unless the person's really secure and they don't have those insecurities and they don't push the person away. You do it in friendships as well because you care. Because you don't want to lose them. So, darling, just have a little assessment. What I was thinking. Oh, yeah, I was thinking that shit. And now think the opposite and assume we are BFFs again. She loves being my friend. Such and such and I are such good friends. We always have been. Start saying those affirmations, darling, and she'll come back. I promise. I love you and hope you have a wonderful day. Oh, thank you, darling. Please, people told me she was treating me like trash. Maybe I was afraid their words were true. Yes, darling. People treat you how you feel about you. At some point, you thought you weren't good enough and she started treating you like that. It's just what happens, darling. It happens in friendships and all relationships. It happens in work situations. You could be at work, a work colleague will give you all the work and someone else no work. Because you go, oh, I'll take it. And somebody else is like, fuck off, I'm not doing that. They have this attitude of like, don't you dare come and give me more work. I'm the king in here. And you've got this lowly attitude, I'll take anything. It happens in every situation. It's your thinking, darling, that outpictures. It happens everywhere in your life. Start looking at your work life, your friendships, your relationships. They'll all be similar. And the common denominator is always you and your dominant thinking about you. Change those things. Do you feel he is manifesting me? Darling, people can't manifest you in your reality. You're just manifesting them into yours. Everyone's in their own reality, okay? I know that's a really weird thing to get your head around, but it's quantum physics. My specific person hasn't texted me even after I tried to manifest a text from them. Well, darling, how long's it been? A day? A week? Give it some time. You're assuming they're not going to text you. You start saying they haven't done it. So guess what? They're not going to do it. Assume they're texting you all the time. You have to live in the end all the time. You can't let go of it. You can't think, he's constantly calling text me. He's constantly calling text me. Okay, I'm done. Where's my text? Got to keep doing it, darling, okay? Persist. I could listen to you every day. Oh, thanks, darling. Can you manifest financial freedom for a family member? Yes, I did. My brother was having real financial problems. And I said to him, why don't you just imagine that the whole problem's resolved? He said, oh, don't be a fucking idiot. That's not going to do anything. So I thought, oh, shit, I'm going to do it myself, am I? So I started affirming, this whole thing gets resolved. It magically goes away. This whole problem gets magically resolved and it all goes away. And they're telling me he doesn't have to pay the money because he had this big bill he had to pay. And the other day he said to me, oh, guess what? They just said that I have to pay that bill. I don't know what happened. They just said, oh, don't worry, it's figured itself out. It's dissolved. We've dissolved it. And I went, oh, really? How about that? I didn't tell him. So you can do that, darling, yes. I've changed my mindset, which has helped me start healing and manifesting good positive vibes. Hooray, Karina Louise, 86. Good for you, darling. How fast can you say, I can't, darling. Oh, my God, you look like an angel. Thank you. Might be the filter. I've never seen anyone so beautiful. You have a great day. Oh, thank you, darling. Any more questions, guys, or I'm going to log off because I'm so freaking tired. I was in a foul mood when I started this live. I tell you what, I was in a grumpy mood. Sorry, guys. I was. Because people were asking me silly questions about time. Do dreams have a special meaning? Seeing his text in my dreams lately. Darling, you give meaning to dreams. So give that a good meaning. If you want to give that the meaning that his texts are going to be coming, then give it that meaning, darling. Only you can give the meaning to your dreams, your subconscious mind. Just playing overtime while you're sleeping, give it good meaning. When affirming, do you have to be emotional? No, darling, absolutely not. You don't need emotion. Emotions are caused by your thought. You have a thought first, I'm fat, then you feel sad. You feel terrible about yourself. Okay, thoughts come first, so you don't need to feel any emotion whatsoever. Any idiot on here telling you that you need to feel something is a moron. Tell them to come onto my live and argue with me, and I'll pulverize them with their stupid shit they're teaching you. Okay? 11 messages. Oh, shit, I can't go to bed. Keep asking me messages. Sending you a big warm hug. Oh, thanks, darling. How can I manifest how to put out my product? Oh, what's your product, darling? So imagine people using it. Imagine people buying it. Imagine you've sold out of so much of it that you had to get more. Imagine my business is booming. Say, my business is booming. I can't keep up with the demand. My business is booming. I can't keep up with the demand. That's all you need to say. The end. Then imagine people using it. Imagine people writing on social media little messages. Oh, my God, I love this thing. Look, I didn't have this account 2 weeks ago and 5 days, and there's 53 people watching me. I don't know why. I'll tell you why. Because I affirmed I am everyone's favourite manifestation TikToker. And yesterday on the live, someone said that to me, those exact words. Start saying that, darling. I'm everyone's favourite whatever maker. My products sell out in moments, in minutes. I am a huge success. Oh, God. Hang on. Love you. How do you manifest weight loss? Thank you, darling. Just what I was saying before. Imagine people describing to you that you look different. Oh, my God, darling, what have you done? Have you lost weight? You look like you've lost weight. Have you been eating something? Put them on the phone. Hear them. Then say, I'm so wonderfully thin. My body is beautiful, just the way I want it. I've got the perfect hourglass figure. Start affirming what you want. Okay? Over and over and over again every day. And don't look in mirrors if it puts you off. Seriously. Try and avoid them. Oh, God. Hang on. I've pressed something. What have I done? I don't know how to use this platform. I've only been here 2 weeks. Thank you for your wise words. That's right, darling. He's passing through high grades in exam, obviously with revision, but also LOA. Please tell me. Okay, so, darling, I've done a video about this already. Probably halfway down the page it says how to manifest good grades. Go and watch it. But imagine you soak in information quickly and easily that you don't even need to study. That when you hand in the grade, imagine that when you hand it in, you know, I'm going to ace this test. I'm going to ace this exam. Okay? And tell yourself, I am so good at whatever the subject is. Okay? Step into the role of a student who is wonderful, who's an A grade student. I'm an A grade student. Imagine you are that student already, darling, and do your tests and your exams and hand in things as that person. One last super fast, Nicholas. I can't do it. I like your energy. Thank you, Dave. Well, I didn't have any energy, Kim, at the beginning of the bloody live. I was half asleep and I was in a grumpy mood, so I'm glad I've woken up. I was so tired. He texted me last week that he's going to my town, but he didn't due to weather conditions. Will he come? Of course, darling. Just affirm that he is and he will. We had the most amazing time together. We had the best date when he came to my town. We had the best time. Live in the end as if it's already done, darling, okay? Quite fast, actually. Okay, thank you. How to manifest SP back even though they text dry and haven't spoken proper in ages. When they text dry like that, darling, I know that feeling. It's horrible. It's just your thinking. You're thinking they don't like you. You're thinking they don't love you. You're thinking they don't want to talk to you. And then they reflect that. So start saying, he loves me and only me. Or she loves me and only me. Okay? We are blissfully, happily married already. Or they're constantly calling and texting me. Or he can't wait to hear my voice. Start affirming what you want and that their text will change. Seriously. Can you explain the writing a letter to the universe? Oh, God. No, please, darling. No writing letters to the universe. The universe isn't doing anything for you. I'm sorry, but there's so many stupid people on here telling you some stupid shit. The universe is just air. It doesn't do anything for you. People in your world conform to your thinking and they will act accordingly. So people move to bring your manifestation about, not space. You can write a letter to yourself in a journal and tell yourself who you're going to be, because it's yourself doing it, darling. You're manifesting everything, not the universe. So write a letter to you, the version of you want to be, and everything you want to have. Do that. Should I imagine me and my kids living happily in a house we've been longing for? Yes, darling, you already live there. Imagine you already have the house and you and your kids are blissfully happy there. We love our new house. God, I love our new house. My kids and I love our beautiful new house. I'm going to affirm that too. Is it possible something or someone to be not meant for me? No, darling, I spoke about this extensively on my live this morning. Guys, go to Manifest Live with Loz Facebook page. Just type in Manifest Live with Loz, or there's a link on my bio in TikTok. Go there because I save all of these lives. I've done about 15 or 16 of them now, and I'm saving them. Some of them are like 3 hours long in there, and I've answered some of these questions 1,000,000 times. Okay? Go into my Facebook page. You can also talk to each other, give each other help. All like-minded people. There's about 110 people in there now, all chatting with each other about law of assumption and this kind of manifestation, which is the real kind, which is just using your mind. Okay? Wow, saying that I brought tears to my eyes. But what's your tears to your eyes, darling? Saying what brought tears to your eyes? Oh, my God. I have this thing where I'm afraid that what I dream won't happen because I fantasize about it. Well, stop that shit, Laura. Stop being afraid of it. Start telling yourself that you're not afraid of it anymore. What is it the dream of won't happen because I fantasized? No. Forget all that. You can't ruin your manifestation just because you had a dream about it or you fantasized about it. Get that out of your head, darling. Just affirm for what you want. You are the man or woman already. Step into the person who already has it. Okay? Don't worry about the fearful thoughts that you're having. Get rid of them. Hi, catch me if you can. What's going on? Hang on, I've missed a few questions. What are the best affirmations to say to get your SP back? Okay, so such and such and I are blissfully happily married. If you think that's too far a step, say he loves being my boyfriend. Such and such, their name, loves being my boyfriend. He loves me and only me. He loves every little thing about me. He's constantly calling and texting me. He can't wait to hear my voice. He's dying to hear my voice. He's so fucking obsessed with me now. It can only get hard for me. Okay. Guys, please do join my page. I go live every day, twice a day. You won't know when because I never tell you. So follow so you can be alerted. Follow the Facebook page. I do save all the lives. And if you do want one-to-one coaching with me, half an hour video coaching, paid coaching, DM me. Okay, darlings, I've got to go because I'm so tired and you may need a moderator. Yeah, I am growing so much. Thanks, Sandy. Yeah, I will. Darling, I've got to go to bed, guys, because I've got 2 clients in the morning video coaching and I'm so freaking tired. I'm not giving you the proper answers and I'm in a grumpy mood. I have to go to bed. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Go and ask the question on my page or join me live tomorrow, guys. US time in the night time, probably about 9 p.m. Bye, guys.